got so many stories about Jeffrey, but I got 90 seconds to give you a couple about how our relationship really took a turn. 10 years ago, we were on stage at the Old Shadow down at 14th and Ogden, and this was my first play with Jeffrey Nickelson, and we were in rehearsal. It was me, Jeffrey, and Kurt Soderstrom. I'm not sure if he's here. We were doing Riff Raff, that play by Lawrence Fishburne, and it was very, very intense. And we were in rehearsal, and I kept getting the feeling that Jeffrey didn't like me for whatever reason during that rehearsal process. And we kept going back and forth, and Jeffrey kept saying, "Quit hitting my leg." I said, "Jeffrey, I'm not hitting your leg, man. I don't know what you're talking about, man." And he kept, "If you hit my leg again," I said, "Okay. This man wants to fight me." I said, "Okay." So he said it again, and I stood up. I said, "What's up? You want to just get it over with, right?" And Kurt, you should have seen his face. It was blood red. He said, "Black guy's about to fight up in here." And I don't know if you can imagine, but I was mad. I was really mad at Jeffrey because I knew what the deal was. Jeffrey wanted to direct me, but he couldn't because he was in the play. And Hugo was directing, and he couldn't tell me what he wanted me to do, and he was just very, very upset about that. He was taking it out on me. And so I got up in his face. I said, "Let's just get it over with." And he stood up. He was kind of real slow. And I'm like, "You better kill me." We didn't fight. Hugo was there in between us. I went the next day and I apologized to Jeffrey. I felt so bad. We hugged, we embraced. And then when the show finally opened, and he had an understudy for me because Mashonda was pregnant with 7 at the time. And just my luck, 7 was born 2 hours before the show. And so I ran to the hospital. And Jeffrey came over to the hospital. And I wanted to be a good husband. I'm like, you know, that understudy, that's what it's all about, Jeffrey. The understudy gonna go on because my son is born. He said, "Look, nigga." I got a full house. I need you to do the show. I said, "Jeffrey, okay, but you got to be the Godfather." He said, "Oh, no problem, he would do that." And from that point, our relationship took such a huge turn, and I would trust my life with that man.
We have 90 seconds, so that's good.